Hello, Murray Newlands with Search Engine Journal here in Austin at South by Southwest with Giles from Brandwatch. Giles, what do you guys do?
We're a social media analytics and listening company.
So how do you guys, you're expanding really fast. I met you, 5 years ago when you were in Brighton with 10 people?
Yeah, maybe.
You're now at, 170?
Yeah.
How are you doing your marketing and why is it being so successful? And how do you do that with content marketing?
So we have teams of content creators. We have offices in the UK and in Germany and the US. So we have a team in each location, and they write stuff and put it on our blog, and also we kind of write for some other kind of similar sites which with some decent traffic, like say e-consultancy or business to community, those kind of things, and then we track the mentions of those bits of content online using our own tool, and we try and amplify that and get a bit of a ripple effect in social, and we look at the on-site kind of traffic to those bits of content. Still about half is through search, so we have a search kind of team working on that as well, small, and then we'll try and optimize how that content kind of converts to demo requests, which is our conversion. And then obviously from demo requests, it's like we'll qualify the opportunity, and then we'll try and convert them to being paying customers. So it's very metrics driven, from all the way down to paying customers, back up to content creators and social media community managers, and that team works together with targets on a monthly basis to deliver the number of marketing generated leads that leads to the number of sales, which allows us to hit our targets. So it's very metrics driven. So every week I get a feed from the marketing team saying, okay, this is the performance on site, this is the social performance, this is the conversion on site performance, this is the search performance, and so on. And all of that kind of plays into the overall business objectives. And then on top of that, we have kind of programs which are targeted towards verticals which our product is kind of suited to. So recently we did a financial services kind of white paper, sitting behind a gated kind of marketing automation screen, and when it was free, and that helps to gather some kind of interested emails and interested parties, and then in due course we'll try and kind of seed that into different places, and that's when the sales team work kind of in concert with the marketing team and our kind of in this case operations team that wrote this very detailed report on what financial services companies are doing in social media. It's a really good report. It's worth a lot of money, but we give it away because it helps to build awareness of the company and lead generation, so on and so forth.
Now, you do a lot of infographic creation as well.
Yeah.
Talk me through that process,
Yeah.
And what have you found that works and what's not so hard?
So there's two infographics. When I think about infographics, I think about posters.
Yeah.
We also do a lot of data visualizations, which are plugged into our back end.
Yes.
So we've got a lot of social data coming through, and we'll build a visualization around, say, the Oscars, which brings in data in real time, and it's changing all the time. So we do more data visualizations than infographics. We've got a couple of agencies that we work with that have done some infographics on our site, and they've been really successul. They tend to be the skyscraper type ones that you see that everybody's doing. But where we I think are most proud of what we do is in the data visualization space. And on our site, labs.brandwatch.com, you can see all of our historic data visualizations. And we've got an in-house design team of kind of 4 or 5 people, one of whom Katya, who's just an incredibly creative human being. And she works with some developers to kind of sketch out a concept, and she'll come up with crazy stuff. And they'll look at her and go, well, we can't do that. And eventually she persuades them that, we can, and we give it a go.
Right.
And then we build it, and then we ship it. So that stuff actually helps us with marketing, but it's also interesting product development work, because we launched a kind of DIY data visualization product, which is kind of big screen command center type thing, in December, on the back of all of the stuff that we'd learned from building our own visualizations over the last 4 or 5 years. So yeah, I think I would say that we do more data visualization than infographics, but I think they're both really cool.
And when you're looking at doing those data visualizations, do you just do them for yourself, or do you partner with other companies? How are you doing that part of your content marketing?
So the Oscars, we partnered with the Credits, who are the organisation. It's the website that the MPAA have put together to promote Oscars and the BAFTAs and so, or not BAFTAs, UK, but the awards. So we worked with those guys. We put together the concept. They said we love that one, and then we built it, and then they promoted it on their site. So that one was a partnership. We did a Eurovision Song Contest, which is a European thing tracker, which again I think is very beautiful. I think it's down actually at the moment on the site, but it's very beautiful. But it just goes overwhelmed by. We only put a small amount of server resource behind it, and so on the night there were just millions of tweets, and it just broke the infrastructure. But that one we did by ourselves, and we've done a couple of other ones by ourselves. It varies, to be honest.
Very interesting. Obviously, you're eating your own dog food doing this, and it's growing your company. What are you doing at South by?
Well, we opened up in the US 2 years ago. In New York, and now there's kind of 30 people there, and we opened up in San Francisco in January, and there's kind of 10 there now. So I'm here to kind of meet the guys in the offices and get to know the people, some of them whom I hadn't met before. Also, there's a bunch of customers down here, partners that we do business with, related technologies that we integrate with. So yesterday it was kind of full-on meetings. Friday, I went to a few kind of keynotes and talks, which is great. So there's a combination of customers and partners, learning meetings and kind of all that, learning stuff, and then a bit of serendipity / socializing.
Absolutely. Giles, if people want to connect with you, how do they do that?
So my Twitter thing is at Joodoo9, JOODOO9, and I'm Giles at Brandwatch.com.
I happen to know that that's because Giles's kid couldn't pronounce his name and so called him Judo, so that's why he's Joodoo9. Murray Newlands at South by Southwest. I'll see you next time.